do to you?
And they sewed up my eye, Daddy. All right, y'all. I'm doing things just a little bit different today. But normally, when it comes to starting seeds, I am in the greenhouse, starting them there. But today, it's a little bit warm. I wanted to be out in the cool air. And it's still a little crowded in the greenhouse because I really do not have everything put away and organized and ready for spring like I should have. So we're improvising today on the back of the side-by-side. I am going ahead. You remember that I bought a lot of tomato seeds and peppers, etc. I just went and placed another order with Hoss for some Iberian cayenne peppers and some more Hossinator jalapenos because I did find some really good recipes for those, and I was able to use those peppers during the winter time, and I would like to share with some family members and friends. Let me show you what I have got going on right now. Okay, so I've got the soil here, the seed starting mix. I have got it moistened, and you can see you can't wring. It will clump together, but you can't wring water out of it, so that's perfect. But I want to show you real quick what it exactly is that I'm working with, because I found this to be really good seed starting mix. It is Hoss's black gold seedling mix, and I bought the 16 quart, and it has done it will do 2 of the, I think they're called 168s or 1020s or something, I don't know, but I mixed this together, and I'm going to start the seeds. I've already got one tray started, but I really wanted to show you something about the tray that I've already got started. So let's go into the greenhouse. So I have got a cheaper seed mat down here, and I actually bought it off of the online store for heat mats, and it's been fine. Hoss does sell heat mats, and I believe Hoss's heat mats are much nicer, much thicker, and last a lot longer. And so that is my next investment, is to be able to get some heat mats from Hoss. But what I really wanted to show you is their new and heavy duty seed trays. I got one because they are a little pricey, but they are so worth it. Y'all, listen. These things are heavy duty. This is not one of those that you pick up and it's going to break. This thing is super nice. And I bought it to start tomatoes and peppers in. Now, I don't have pepper seeds in here right now because I have all this planted in tomatoes, and I've got it started on the heat already. As soon as it sprouts, I'm going to go ahead and put it under grow lights that are located here. I have a lot of seed trays that I can use, but these were used last year, and I just want you to see this. These things are beat up and broken, and I'm actually going to have to throw a lot of them away. They don't last, but really for the one season, because they're cheap made. I mean, you get them off of the big box stores websites, and they're just cheap made, and when you pick them up, they crack and pop, and you know, they're pretty good for about one use. You take them to the garden, you empty them, and when you come back, they're really no good. This one right here, this is going to last me several seasons. This thing right here is probably the best purchase that I believe that I have made. I can literally leave my seedlings in here until they get big enough to go ahead and transplant from here straight into the garden. You can see I have pots here where normally I up pot until they're ready to go into the garden. But this is heavy duty. I don't see me up potting at all. The only thing that I believe I will up pot this year is if I sell some seedlings off to help pay and recover my cost. So I'm really excited. I'm going to go ahead and invest in a few more of these trays and get them coming, because I really would love to replace my supply of trays that are split, broken, and pretty crappy with this that's heavy duty, not gonna split and crack when you pick it up. Look at that. Look at that. And, you know, to make sure that I had my soil in there compacted just right, I just kind of popped it on the ground, and it didn't break. So I'm really, just really impressed with everything. Now, I have red snappers started, I have haucinators started, and I don't have one of these for the Better Boys, but I do have a bunch of Better Boys, because, you know, the public, they like the old Better Boy tomatoes, and these are kind of a hybrid Better Boy, so more disease resistance. And I've got them moist, I've got them on the heat, and you can see this sits flat. This sits flat on that heat mat. So it's got airflow holes here in the tray itself between your pockets, and it sits flat. You can see the little air gap right there, but it sits flat on that heat mat, and I don't have to worry about having a tray up under it. I don't have to worry about it cracking because it's uneven on the bottom like this. These will not sit flat on the table, so they're very uneven, and you can hear them cracking as I'm picking them up. This is the way to go, y'all. I have really never been more impressed with a product in my life as I am this seed tray right here. So I'm getting started with my seed starting today. I know I'm running behind, but today I'm getting tomatoes and peppers started. I know that the spring garden, you know, the greens and stuff like that, I probably am a little too late for those because the weather is getting warm. I mean, it's in like mid-70s today here in Alabama, in my area. And I just really need to get those tomatoes and peppers started because, you know, I told you before, I have a plan. I have a big project that I'm working on, and I'm just so excited to be able to share that with you guys. So let's get our seeds started, get our seedlings started, and when they break the soil, I'm going to go ahead and put them under the grow lights and work with those seedlings. But I've got a ton of seeds that I ordered from Hoss that I have got to get in some soil today. Now, will we have some more cool weather? Sure, we are. But I'm pushing it with those seedlings being ready by the time we have the last frost. So they've got to go into the soil today and tomorrow, and or you know, this weekend at the latest. So let's get those things done. And just I wanted to tell you guys that I am now an affiliate with Hoss Tools. So in the description of every video, there is an affiliate link. And if you guys choose to use my link to place your orders with Hoss, It will help our farm out, but it will be at no extra cost to you. It's just giving me a little something for telling you guys what products that I'm using from Hoss. Now, I have to say this. I have not, and I have used several different companies, but I have not found a company whose seeds have germinated at the rate that I get from Hoss Seeds. And now I know why that is. So Hoss has a video, if you go and watch it, and it's about the difference in the seeds that they buy. They have several different grades of seeds, and Hoss is getting that better grade of seed than your big box stores. So that is why the germination rate is so good when you buy from Hoss. And remember, if you so choose, you use my link and help our farm out. Now, there are other affiliates, and so I don't want to take you from your affiliate that you're currently using, but if you should not have an affiliate that you're using at this time, be sure and check my link out because we can use it. So, but remember, it's no extra cost to you. I do want to stress that. You guys just hang in there, and I will continue to show you the products that I'm trying from Hoss and give you my honest review on it. So far, all the seeds have germinated very well from Hoss. I've never had an issue with seeds from there. But this year, I'm using different items. One thing that I have used is the heavy-duty seedling tray. The other thing that I've used is the black gold seed starting mix. And one more thing that I use is the fogger to water in my seeds. And I'm telling you, when you don't spray your seeds away, when you're watering them in, it makes a difference. So I'm very pleased with this little gadget, and good Lord, I wished I'd have got this a long time ago. But anyway, y'all hang in there and see what we're doing next. All right, guys, quick update on Helen. Hi, Helen. Hey, baby. She is doing so good. So I have got some ointment in her eyes that we're keeping her eyes very lubricated with the ointment. Dr. D came by yesterday, and he was so optimistic about sweet Helen because he is going to test her for some diseases, but he said that she looks so healthy that he really does not feel like that she has anything that he was afraid of. Now, he has her on some medication, but here is the big update of what is going on this weekend. He told me that he was very excited because, of course, the one eye over here is really bad, but the right eye, he believes that she may eventually get some or a little bit of sight back in that eye. So he's very optimistic about her. So yesterday when he came here, we gave her an injection of antibiotics and steroid in the bad eye over here on the left-hand side because he said that she does have a severe eye infection. And the ointment that we're putting in her eyes, and we're putting that in both eyes, is an antibiotic, a double antibiotic, and a steroid eye ointment. Now, she eats very good. As a matter of fact, she ate like a pig this morning. She is on some pain medicine because, and that's why she might look a little woozy, because he said it's probably painful, with her eyes like that. So it's also an anti-inflammatory medicine. So, the inflammation in her body, it'll get rid of that. But we have a plan. So he wants to try to save the other eye. So tomorrow morning, we will be going to the vet clinic at 8 a.m. I'll hold her breakfast, and she is scheduled for surgery. He is going to take the third eyelid and he is going to pull it up over her eyeball and stitch it in place. And that's going to stay in place for a couple of weeks until it gives the eye time to heal. And then we'll remove the stitches and see what we have left. We are hoping that we don't have to remove the eye. We're hoping to be able to save the eye, but in the meantime, we're hoping that sweet Helen gets some vision back. Now, she's doing very good as far as coming to me and listening for my voice, but this morning, and I don't know if she smelled me because I wasn't talking to Helen this morning. I had my back turned to her, and Helen walks up to me this morning. So, does she have a little vision? Dr. D thought that she might have a little vision in that right eye. I can tell you this, it looks different today. It looks like more, well, it's on this side. It looks like it's more dark around it, and the white looks like it's shrinking. So we are hoping that sweet Helen is going to make somewhat of a recovery. And she has a couple of issues that we're going to work with. But for right now, I am so excited and optimistic about sweet Helen that she is going to be the perfect angel. We're just hoping that we can get her to the perfect little cow and not, we're hoping that we don't spend a fortune, but you know, if it takes it, we're going to do what we have to do to get Helen to where Helen needs to be. So she's a very loving, sweet girl. Right, Helen? I think she went to sleep on me, y'all. Okay, well, I will continue this tomorrow when we leave to go for surgery.
Poor little blind cow.
Hey, Caden, if you'll go get her bottle, she will come to this end of for the bottle.
What did they do to you?
And they sewed up my eye, Daddy.
You just don't know, do you? I'm trying to help.
She's hungry.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Helen, stand up. There she goes.
Come on.
Hold the bottle. She'll walk towards the bottle.
Okay, hold the bottle. Let me grab the cow. Kind of walk her straight toward that corner.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get that wrapped up before I'm ready.
Get the water out of her. Did you already shower? Because,
That's nasty, isn't it?
yeah, you're going to need another one. I'm covered in it.
You need to wash her.
We might have a bath. We might wait a couple of days, though. She's been through a lot. Okay, you can take the bottle out of her mouth. There we go. Mama got her bottle.
Do you think you can walk her in the...
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to walk over.
She's a little woozy. She's enjoying the sunshine, though. She was hungry. Wait a minute. There you go. Bless it. I don't know if she'll walk across this grate or not. You know, cows don't like grating. It's slippery. Come on, baby. There we go. All right. Nothing like that good old cow slobber, is it? There's a healthy girl. There's a healthy girl. Yeah. Okay, y'all. We're going to go out to the little brooder house that I have out here where I've got Helen. She is sleeping in here. It's going to be her little barn for just a little bit. So I've got her some hay in here. I've got her some water in here. And she is resting. But today was the day that we went and started the procedure with her. So Dr. D wanted to stitch up the third eyelid on Helen and get her started with her eye recovering. And we did that this morning. We went in and he put her to sleep and put a lot of salve and ointments and steroids in the eyeball. And then he stitched it up. And then he brought her back awake, and I was able to give her a bottle there in the actual operating room and bring her blood sugar back up. And I was in there with her the entire time, holding her and loving on her, and had farmhand Caden with me. But I just wanted to show you what we got done and what we are looking at. So if you're squeamish, you might not want to watch this part. I always try to tell you when, you know, it's not going to be pleasant, but I'm going to show you her eye, and just let's talk about Helen for a minute. Here we go. Okay, guys, so this is sweet Helen. You got some slobber, huh? Now, you can, as you can see, I can put my finger over here at this eye, and which is really good because even though it still has some white, it has a lot of color in her eyeball. And she does blink when I put my, let's see if we can get a close-up look. See if you can see the dark in there. But she does blink when I get really, really close to her eye. And see if you can see her blink. See? You can see her eye is stitched, closed, and he's put a lot of lidocaine in there. Now, she is still woozy. She has not felt good today, and she's not been up a lot. I know, baby doll. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the stitches out in about 10 days, and we're going to look at it, see what the eye looks like at that time. But her coat is super duper shiny, as you can see. She looks really good, but she is, she's laying around, resting today. She has eaten very well. She also, I want to show you this. You see that water bowl? I got to clean it now and put more in it. But she has drank water, and she found that bowl by herself today. So she was a little hot, so she got off of the hay and got onto some of the concrete here to get a little of the coolness from the concrete. But I think that Helen is going to be fine. Look, she's licking her lips now. When she hears my voice, sometimes she thinks that I've got a bottle, but she has been sleepy today, so she has slept a lot today. But she also, you know, when I came out first thing this morning, she was up walking around, and of course I had to put her straight into the truck and get her to the vet clinic so that she could go straight into surgery when we got there. So what he did was, and I got no video of it because everything happened so fast. We were on the tailgate of the truck outside. He goes ahead and puts her to sleep there so we could carry her inside. We put her on the table. I helped hold while the vet tech was running for sutures and salves and medicines to help wake her up, and you know, everything was going like really, really fast and really crazy. And then when he did give her the medicine to wake her up, we put her on the floor and let her wake up naturally. And as soon as she was able to suck on my finger, I did go ahead and give her the bottle so that she could get that blood sugar up. I'm excited because he's very optimistic about that right eye. He doesn't know if we can save that left eye that's stitched up or not, but he is very optimistic about that right eye. So, you know, it's going to be a wait and see game, and, you know, she's pooping and peeing good, and you know, I'm really excited about the progress that she is making, especially with that right eye. I've got the salve to keep putting in that also, so we're doing that twice today. We're giving her some Banamine, and she will get another round of antibiotics tomorrow. Y'all just kind of hang in there. This is just simply an update on sweet, sweet, darling little Helen. And I will keep updating you as things progress. Y'all just keep us in your prayers because, you know, I'm attached. I have to say, I am really attached to this sweet girl already. And I've spent a lot of time with her and treating her and loving her. So hopefully sweet Helen will be okay, and we're going to do what we've got to do to, you know, get her through this, and I'm going to do my best with her. I can assure you of that. But in the meantime, you guys farm on.